Hello, everyone, and welcome back into another episode of the Bet On Me podcast. I am your host, Daniel Perkins. And guys, it is Sunday, February 13th, 2022. I'm real excited for this one because you know what that means. It is Super Bowl Sunday. That's right, Super Bowl 56 rolling in. It's going to be a good one. We got two teams coming in. We got the LA Rams and we've got the Cincinnati Bengals. Guys, we've got Matt Stafford, who played in Detroit for over a decade, who had Megatron, who couldn't do anything to get to the playoffs because of the team, the coaching, everything, the organization. I don't want to badmouth the organization, but I mean, it just seems like they're one of those teams that just takes a loss on Thanksgiving every year just so we can all eat turkey and enjoy it. Have some football, you know. But we got Matt Stafford coming out of that all the way to LA with Cooper Kupp, Odell Beckham Jr. taking on the one, the only, Big Dick Joe Burrow. That's right, Big Dick Joe Burrow in there with Joe Mixon, Jamar Chase. Man, it's going to be a great game. This is going to be a great game, guys. I think this game is going to be a lot closer than we think. I think I'll tell you who I think is going to win here later on in the podcast, but I think it's going to be close. I really do. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and just go over some of the bets that I made. You know, I don't really want to throw out a lot of stats because there's a ton of shows on today. So just want to get straight to the point, just talk about some of the points that I like about the game and basically just kind of blow up old Big Dick Joe because, I mean, if this guy wins this Super Bowl, man, let me tell you something right now. I mean, I'm going to go out and get me a Big Dick Joe shirt. You know, a picture with him sitting there smoking the cigar. You know, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. It really is. I can't wait. I hope they win. I really do. I'm really pulling for Cincinnati because I really want that guy to win. I really like him, and he's really likable, and I don't understand why because he seems super, super fucking cocky. But I think that's why I like him because he's so young, and he's in the league, and he's just like, so many people are like, oh, you're so young, and you shouldn't be in this position. And he's just like, look, you know, I've played on the biggest stages of every level that I've been at, and I've succeeded. So, I mean, even if he fails, man, the guy made it there, and I'm pretty sure he's going to get back. He's got a good team, but the guy, he's pretty smart. Pretty smart football player. And on the other hand, I mean, if you want to talk about Matthew Stafford, I mean, Matthew Stafford's been sidearm slinging it like, you know, they say Mahomes brought that into the league. No, Stafford's been doing that for, you know, just about as long as he's been in the league, watching A-Rod do it, you know. So, and congrats to A-Rod winning the MVP. We knew he'd win the MVP. He won the MVP. It's wonderful for him. I mean, we don't know where he's going to end up, but hopefully it's somewhere where he can contend for a Super Bowl. We can see him play again. And also, one more thing before I get into my bets on the Super Bowl. I don't think Tom Brady's done. I saw Ocho Cinco say this. He said, where have you read or seen anything that he said that, you know, he's officially retired? And I don't know if that's true or not, but it could not be official yet. I don't know. So we could see Brady back next year in a different uniform. I mean, who knows? End of his career, you know, people could take him just to fill some seats. I'll tell you that if he came here to Tennessee and played for the Titans, I'd get season passes, tickets, whatever you call it. Anyway, I think both teams are going to score on their opening drive. That's plus 1,040. Look, I'm swinging for the fences. This is the Super Bowl. All right. There's nothing left. This is it. Okay? There's nothing else. You can't hold nothing back now. All right? You got to put it all out there. So go get your life savings. Tell your wife, go get a lunch. No, don't do that. That's terrible. Don't listen to any of that. Those are jokes, folks. It's not financial advice. Don't do any of that stuff. Bet the damn house, though. I mean, no, I that one right there is just something that, you know, I think will happen. Oh, goodness. that's just something that I think will happen for whatever reason. Also, I got a little parlay that's plus 393. Just a small little parlay. I think the Rams are going to cover minus 1.5. It's not what I think necessarily, but that's just what I got in this parlay. And I got Odell Beckham scoring a touchdown and Cooper Kupp scoring a touchdown. So I got that. Also, I have correct score. I have the Bengals 23, Rams 20. See there, guys. You don't know about that. It's like, oh, he's hedging his bets. It's not so much hedging your bets. I'll tell you why. Because a wager of $1 wins you like 50 on something like that, guys. So it's ridiculous. So, it's swinging for the fences, but whatever, So I've got a parlay with the Rams winning, and I've got a correct score with the Bengals winning, and I kind of think the actual correct score. If the Bengals win, I think the correct score is going to be 23-20. But if the Rams win, I'm pretty sure it's going to be 24-20. All right, and that's something that I threw down as well. I sprinkled a little bit on everything, guys, because this is the last game of the season. There's no reason you shouldn't be just throwing some cash on there. And let's take a look at this right here real quick. Anytime touchdown scorer today. We got Cooper Kupp minus 160. Guys, that's good. That's good money right there. If you put like a hundo on that, that's like $60. That's not bad at all. And if you parlay that with, like, say, the Rams winning on the money line and you throw a hundo on it, that's your money back. That's doubling your cash right there. So if you could find something to parlay Cooper Kupp anytime touchdown with is what I'm trying to get at right here. Guys, you got to, because I think he's going to get a touchdown. I think Odell's going to get a touchdown. I'm not sure if it'll go over or under or not. I think it's probably going to stay under that 48.5. That's probably going to go up by the time game time gets here. I don't know. I'm going to get this podcast out as soon as I get done with it. That way you guys can listen to the thoughts about it and everything. But if you haven't already guessed who I'm going to take, I think the Rams are going to win. I think the Rams are probably going to win by more than 5.5. I don't know. To be safe, I would take the Rams by 2. -2. I would take the Rams -2, because I just think that they're going to win the game. I think they're going to win it soundly, honestly. I really don't want them to. I want Big Dick Joe to come out there and just sling that fucking rock all over the field and throw for 590,000 yards and win the Super Bowl MVP and fucking walk out with his sunglasses on, with his dick draped over his shoulder, holding the fucking Lombardi, just, you know what I'm saying? Just smoking a cigar, hanging out of his fucking mouth when they interview him. It's going to be great, guys. I really think it would be a good idea to take the Bengals plus the 4.5, because I do think that the Rams are only going to win by a couple. There's a part of me that thinks they're going to, cover like a touchdown, but then there's a part of me that thinks, man, Joe Burrow's going to come out there and really, really do what he can. But in the end, I think the experience of the players on the Las Vegas Raiders, the Los Angeles Rams. I think the experience for those players is just what's going to do it and what's going to win them the Super Bowl. It might be a tight one, and it's probably going to stay under. I really do. I think it's going to stay under that 48.5 total. I don't know. They say it's stayed under in the last 7 meetings of these teams, but that doesn't matter, because neither of those teams have really played with these players on it. And, you haven't had quarterbacks of this caliber and receivers of this caliber. So, it could go over, but I don't know, man. I would definitely probably stay away from it, even though I would think it'd go under. I didn't put nothing on it. You can tell by my correct scores what I think, though. So, yeah, I think the best bet is and props. Like I said, I think I think Cooper Kupp's going to get a touchdown, and I think Odell Beckham. And I definitely think somebody's going to score 2. I don't know if it's Cooper. I'm kind of thinking Odell's going to get 2. I don't know why. I just kind of think in the Super Bowl, Odell's never really had an opportunity like this to really shine other than when he played with like New York in those games. So I don't know. This is a big stage, I think. I think a lot of eyes are going to be on this game. I think Odell's in the latter part of his career, so I think he's going to want to shine a little bit. I definitely think he's getting in the end zone, guys. Like, I would hammer, lock, stock, barrel, load that shit and fire it right into the damn chute, because I can almost bet you anything that Odell Beckham is getting into the end zone in this Super Bowl 56. Guys, those are my picks. Like I said, Rams -2, Odell getting a touchdown. Pretty sure Cooper's going to get in there. Cooper's probably going to get 2. He always usually does. Stafford's going to throw for well over 250. Take that all day. So, guys, that's the podcast. I hope everybody's having a great day today. I hope everybody has a great night watching the Super Bowl. Thank you so much for listening to the podcast. I hope you guys like, subscribe, and follow on all the platforms that it is available: YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you can get podcasts, really. Guys, that is all I got for today. Tune in. We'll have more episodes coming up. I know we've missed some time here, but we're gonna keep popping out episodes when we can, guys. Thanks so much for listening. Thank you for the people, the loyal listeners, the people that download the podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. I really appreciate it. You guys are really the reason that I'm still doing this. So let's have a great Super Bowl, guys, and let's win some